And we're back. Thanks for watching the replay. Welcome to another live stream on Jeremy Knows. And it's time for a box break. We haven't had one of these in months, actually. I'm very excited. We got 3 box breakers, Compete and Collect and Series 1 tonight. So we need that good juju. We're going to give a few minutes for people to come into the stream. I'm going to share it out in a few places. I'm going to bring up all of my co-hosts. Here they are. We got Teacher, Tom, C-Saxon 128, Carl, and my network guy with that beautiful Series 1 box. While we give a minute, do you guys want to just say hello, go around, and I'll tweet out this link?
Yeah. Yep. What's up, everybody? Carl. Happy to be here. I've been waiting to break all these boxes for a while, so just bought more off eBay. I think I've gotten like 19 ripped at this point. Still looking for my complete set, so trying to get closer to that tonight.
Cool. Love it.
You and me both, man. Can you hear me? I'm trying a new mic.
Yeah, the volume's a little low on my end.
Okay.
Let me see.
That's my high-tech setup. I'm sure if I move it closer, it's better, but I don't want it to be right in the way.
How does it sound on your side, Carl?
He's a bit quiet.
Eddie, do you want to say hello?
What's up, guys? My network guy, or Eddie right here. I wasn't planning on opening up this box, but I said, fuck it. So, should I not cuss on the stream, or is it okay?
No, you're fine. Be yourself.
All right.
It's all good.
Dick.
So, I feel like we should save the Series 1 box for the finale.
Definitely.
Yeah.
And Carl and Tom, you want to go pack for pack, and I'll kind of just like spotlight you as we go?
Yeah. How many boxes you ripping tonight?
I have... So I bought 4 in Discord, and we're testing it out. I bought 4. I broke 1. First one was a little sus, so I'm gonna open up. I have up to 3 more that I can do because I gotta do some market research.
Got it. That sucks. Okay.
But I got my first Black Hat core out of 30 boxes in that box, so. I'm not
all right. Well, we're bringing back the good vibes. We're bringing back the good vibes.
And is this better? This volume? I have a different.
It is better. Yeah. Yeah. So if you're watching the show, it'd be really great if you could share it out on your socials. You can go to twitch.tv/VeeFriends or live.jeremyknows.com. We'll bring you to Twitch. And yeah, we're off. So let me spotlight Carl. Go ahead, bud.
All right.
I gotta catch up.
The big game Bandicoot. Yeah, it's a big game tonight.
It's hard for me to look.
Perceptive Puma. Yellow cards. Aspiring Alpaca. Solid. And Clever Crocodile. Sweet. All right, you're up, Tom.
Yep. Wasn't as prepared. All right.
This in the Discord too. Pickle Toad, nice. Ooh, good start.
Nice pack.
Nice. Cool. You're on, Carl.
All right.
Let's go. Spec. Creative Crap. Turn Tick. Tenacious Turkey. And there's plenty of love in the world. Start listening to it. Come on, Brave Bison. Suffocate Hate. Another big game Bandicoot. And Eager Eagle. Eager Eagle. I feel like that's one of Gary's like low-key favorite characters.
I actually have a 101 Lava Series 1 Eager Eagle.
Ooh, nice.
I had Gary sign it at the Cool Kicks Flex and Fox meetup.
Sweet. Driven Dragon. Badass Bulldog. Bubbly Buzzard. And Persistent Penguin. Okay. Man, I've kind of forgot about these cards a bit. It's been a minute. Okay. Some sync right here.
There we go.
Let's get a hit. Let's get a hit. You're gonna die fly, solid character. Come on. Gutsy Gecko. And Wise Wasp. Some uncommons, perhaps. All right, Carl. No hits yet. No hits yet. Here comes one. Who was born in 1997? Tolerant Tuna. There's one. Rare.
Oh,
Grateful Gar.
I do not have a Grateful Gar rare yet.
Oh, nice. Even better. And Courageous Cockatoo. Cool. Ooh. Gracious Goose. Rare.
106. Woof.
Woof. Honorable Ohm. The designated pinch hitter.
Yeah.
Not bad. All right, back to you, Carl.
All right, the Gar was 53 out of 500, so close to the 55. But
Yeah. Those matters are going to number. Those matters are going to number. Those numbers are going to matter someday.
yeah, for sure. Yeah, I was telling you, I got I don't know if I told you, I bought off eBay the rare Patient Panda, 55 out of 500.
Nice. Graceful Goldfish. Brilliant Barracuda. Zestful Zebra. And Gentle Giant. we have the Gentle Giant in the room. David E.
Nice, right.
What's up?
Oh, and he's got FOMO on the V1 boxes. It's okay. You can live vicariously through us here. Proactive Piranha. Clever Crocodile. Humble Hummingbird. Good character. Ooh.
Oh, there you go.
The elephant. Nice. Nice. And we're off. What's up, Ye Old Films? Thanks for being here.
That's
Hush.
actually me.
Oh, that's you? Nice. Jolly Jacko. Double 50. Kindred Kangaroo. And Methodical Mammoth. Wow. David got 3 V1 core cards for $50 each.
Jeez, that's
That's
great.
that is a deal.
Where?
Probably in the Discord. I feel like if that hit eBay at $50, they would have been, oh no, he got them on eBay.
No
Oh,
way.
shit.
I feel like I actually did see when I was searching solds. It's like, how did I miss that?
Yeah. Yeah. What's up, Billy? Welcome in. Oh, yeah. Let's go to Tom. Nice. We got 20 folks in the room. We got that box break energy. Come on. Lucky cat. Lucky cat. Last standing. Common Sense Cow. And I feel like you've hit Methodical Mammoth like 4 times.
We keep repeating.
All right, everybody. I need you to share this stream, live.jeremyknows.com, to get to the Twitch so we can get some.
We got a V1 box coming.
We got a
Come on.
V1 box
We got a
coming.
V1
Somebody tag Gary on Twitter. Let him know.
All right.
That's right.
Sensible Sommelier. Secure Sparrow. Caring Camel. and Peaceful Pelican.
Is there any
All
sort of
right.
score going on? Are you actually keeping?
I'm not keeping any score.
That could have been fun.
Grateful Gar. Caring Camel. Dynamic Dino. Reliable Rat. Okay.
All right, David. Keeping score. I love it.
Tidy Troll. Ponder from all angles.
That's a good
Ooh.
one.
Ooh. Rare. Ooh. Nice.
Gritty Ghost.
Nice. Gritty
I was
Ghost.
hoping for a giraffe there, but take the Gritty Ghost. And Prudent Polar Bear.
Prudent Polar Bear.
Cool.
Solid. What's next? What's
Same there.
next? Wow, back to back again?
So
Okay.
I peeped there's a hit here.
Nice.
Should I do it last or what?
Sure.
Back.
What is that? Radical Rabbit?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Number 57.
So close.
Calm down, Tom.
Oh, nice. David, do you have a full set of the Uno foils?
I don't have it. Mixing me up with my cousin. It was King Zero.
This is a good question. Fami Sarha asks, how much are those rares worth on eBay? I feel like they're at an all-time low. I feel like they're like $20.
Yeah, you can pretty much get
10.
any
Low,
common
these low
character
ones.
under 20.
Yeah, like the not so hyped characters are more like 10.
Yeah.
Yeah, but if you want like a panda, a pig, a ninja, like you're paying at least 150 probably for those.
Yeah.
I think they've kind of gone up a bit, but the common characters.
Ooh. Fami, what color black cat box do you have? That because I feel like these have been super volatile. Like I heard about green boxes selling for $400, $500.
Yeah.
But the pink boxes, I know that there's been a couple sales, but I don't remember what it was.
I was looking, I think earlier in the week. I don't know if it's a real sale, but it did have it as sold. But it was an empty pink box for like $9.50.
No way.
That's why I don't think it's real, but it did have it under the sold listing.
But honestly, that to me, that's about the same value of an unopened pink box
Right.
because like there's no rarity value for the cards. Yeah, go ahead, Carl. Rational Rattlesnake. Kind Warrior's nice. Organized Ostrich and Mojo Mouse. Fami, I love you for saying this. Everyone feels like their black cat box has a 101. But you might be right. You might be right.
I got one right here, but I didn't open it.
And we do kind of know what 1-of-1s are still out there. I mean, most of them are still out there. And Alex is right. There's only one way to find out. If you want, you can come on the stream right now and open up that box. You're more than welcome. Toronto and St. Louis. Another wow, you're really
A banger.
it's a good thing you're not battling. Trusted Tarantula.
Let's not keep score. All right.
Organized Ostrich. And wow, that was one of the worst packs I've ever seen.
I had the organized ostrich and Mojo Mouse and Spain.
Yeah. David, you need that bubblegum, son. Ooh, Yonster thinks maybe we'll get a third rare. That would be cool. Actually, not to hype it up too much, but like one of the worst boxes I ever opened. The last pack had a spec. Productive Puffin, Gleeful Sugar Glider, Honorable Olm, and Glowing Glowworm. Nice. Nice. Brados is getting set up. That's awesome. Yeah, we can do some box breaks this week as well. All right. Wow. Again, this back-to-back is kind of funny.
This is wild.
YOLO Yak, Independent Inchworm, and Gleeful Sugar Glider. Big hits right there. Big hits.
Set it up. There's good stuff coming.
This is the content you wanted, right, Jeremy?
Absolutely.
50s on 50s.
David, I don't know what you're referring to here. Helpful Hippo.
Here we
Genuine
go.
Giraffe, we love.
Oh yeah, someone got a garbage pail kit, or he's saying cabbage patch, whatever, in a VeeFriends pack.
What?
Yeah.
No, I didn't see that. Oh, I see his comment here.
Yeah.
What? What?
Yeah, that's what. So if you look in the trading card channel, someone posted it similar to my. Remember, did you see my all yellow card?
Wait.
But at least that was like a misprint. This is like a full on different line of cards.
Wait a minute. I'm trying to find it in the. Tom, it's your break, right? Oh, here's the
Yeah.
link. Here, let me. Let me see. Can I get there? And it's a misprint, like.
Yeah.
And there's a very rare. I don't know. I don't even know what to make of this.
Was it caught on video or?
Here, I can show you.
Now I posted a link. I don't know if that's kosher, but that's the black.
No, yeah, that's fine.
Box.
So here's the picture from the Discord. Like,
I hope he recorded it.
I don't know. Like, that's so weird. I mean, Corso was on it, but like, what?
Yeah, that's wild.
Oh, sorry, I didn't realize it was not really featured there. Yeah, here, we'll try that one more time. This is what it looks like. But it's like also like it's also a misprint. Like,
Yeah.
That is one of the weirdest cards I've seen. All right. Back to, we got to get rid of this. Back to you, Carl. Brilliant Barb. That's kind of uncommon. Flying Slug. Ooh, third rare. Resourceful Robin. Solid. Nice.
That's your third, right?
Yeah, that was my third. You've hit right after I hit each time.
Yeah.
Here you go.
I got two.
Third rare.
I got a good first card.
There
Ooh.
you go.
Catfish spec. Ooh.
Here we
Don't mess
go.
with me. Don't mess
Good
with
second
Here we
card.
go.
Good second card. We're doing good. Nice.
Comes a black cat.
That's
purple
good.
cat.
Come on, Persian. Ooh, Heart Trooper. Nifty Narwhal.
Nice. I only have
Nice.
one of those.
me. It's a good
Yeah,
pack.
those are not easy to get.
I mean, I hit two pigs and only one nifty narwhal.
Was that the whole box?
No, there's one more pack.
Oh, one more.
Cool.
I haven't hit a pig yet.
The pig's a tough one. I traded
No
one
pig,
for
no
my
fox,
ninja.
and no wizard.
Yeah, I don't have no fox, no wizard. I need a 5/5 hand, which isn't as rare, and then a rare robot.
You got a phoenix too. What the hell? That's wild.
There we go. Another good character.
Nice.
Okay, no, that's a good pack.
That's a good pack. If you don't hit a 555 fan in your round of it, I got extra for you.
I meant to bid on an eBay auction last night. It was like, I think it ended for like $16.50. Had 50 cards in it, and had like the 555 and some other big ones I needed.
I'll send it to you if you don't get it in one of your boxes.
I appreciate that.
I got another good first card.
Nice, Ambitious Angel.
And there's a hit in this one.
Ooh, you got your third hit. Let's go. Let's go.
Nice.
Yeah. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Shout out to teacher, Faithful Pheasant. Rare.
100 out of 500.
Love to see it.
Nice.
75 score.
52.
that was nice. That was nice. All right, that was good. That was good. It was good. Nobody's writing home about it, but it wasn't bad. It wasn't bad at all. People are laughing in the chat. They're like, "Oh." Tom, it was really your face. It was just like
I can't hide my disappointment. 31 boxes and
the face of defeat.
Yeah.
Level-headed lizard. I actually really love this character.
There we go.
To the Moon Meerkat.
Nice. Nice one.
Nice. Great pack. Yo,
Nice.
that was a really solid
this is
pack.
really tough. I only have one of these too.
Yeah.
That's the best card of the round.
Yeah, this is great.
Yeah. I'd say so too.
Last card. Good shit.
What's has anyone posted what they want to see get pulled? Does anyone get hyped off any certain character?
Yeah. Leave a comment. What character would you like to see more than anything?
The bashful blobfish.
Yes.
Yeah.
Is that someone's favorite? It's got to be someone's favorite character.
Natty just called me out on Twitter for not wearing my bowler hat. I'm off brand right now.
I think you sleep.
It's Sunday. You can take a day off.
All right, we want to see. David wants to stun Sun, obviously. Janser wants to kudu, obviously.
Obvious.
Ooh, I'd love to see a goat get pulled.
Oh, yeah, I need a goat as well. Do you have a goat yet?
Oh, I forgot we're also live on Twitter. That makes it easy. I should just tell people we're live on Twitter. We got 9 people watching on Twitter. What's up, Twitter? Shout out to you. Unfortunately, I can't see the. Let me do this so I can't see the Twitter comments, but now I can. I've got you on my phone. All right, moving forward.
So since we didn't keep score, you're the winner for that astronaut.
Yeah, by default.
Well, that's the second box though.
Look at Jay's here. Did someone say box?
That was from the second one.
That's the second. That's
You
the first
rolled
pack.
right into it. Oh my god, I'm so off.
Oh my
Yeah, I had them
God.
all set up.
We need some energy here. We need some energy.
Pick it up.
Are-
What are
You're
they
gonna go with a
doing?
pink box?
What the hell? Yeah.
To you, it's up to you.
What are we doing?
I say I don't know which ones. I think go.
We'll go pink.
Gotta go with your heart. I don't know.
We'll go
I
pink.
don't like telling people to do. I don't like peer pressure on people.
Wasn't
Flip a
pressure on
coin.
you. Comments. Who wants pink? All right.
Everybody wants to see pink.
If you're on Twitter and you double tap the screen, it'll like the video. It'll give you like hearts, and it'll push out the live stream, which will be fun.
All right.
Turbo Tommy says daughter says pink.
Done.
It's got to be done.
That's all I needed.
It's got to be done.
Let's go. Great name, by the way. Tom.
DJ Turbo Tommy agreed.
That's awesome.
Ooh, David's got a couple boxes to open.
Yo, hop on. I got one more here, and then I've been wanting to come on here because I finally claimed, like right before they cut off, the my last V1 claim. So I got one last box that's still in cardboard. I don't know what it is, but then I had to push these 3 boxes up ahead to do some. Oh, all right. You want to start off?
Here we go.
Let's see. Empathy Elephant, we like. Boss Bobcat. Karma Kiwi. And, well, much better start.
Yeah.
Much better start.
Both of us had good packs.
Dave, I'm sending you the join link on Twitter right now. All right. Getting you on stage, Carl. Let's go. On clam. Observe an oyster. Back-to-back clams.
Shellfish.
Shrewd sheep. Resourceful robin. All right. Okay, we need to pull a charming cheetah for Tommy's daughter.
All right.
Here it is.
One.
Zestful zebra. The prey of the cheetah. Honorable ohm. And hardworking wombat. Nice. Yeah, no problem, David. We'll do it next time.
Yeah, I don't remember whose tweet I was commenting on, I think, but hardworking wombat should be the voice for that should be Nick Offerman.
Oh my God.
I think it'd be amazing.
I love that. Yeah. Consistent cougar. Let's go. Decisive duck.
I love decisive duck.
Shout out to Paul.
There we go.
Optimistic otter. And insightful Irish terrier. Okay. I feel like this is going much better than the last box. And it's because we have more of the V fam in the building.
That's right.
Yeah. Sharing squirrel, articular armadillo, tasteful Malaysian tapir, not so common.
Uncommon, right?
No, not at all. And focus. That was a great pack. Focus Falcon too. Those are all
Might only be
uncommon.
my second tapir.
Nice. Fammy might do some breaks with us later. Tough to beat a worm from the dirt. Productive puffin. Ooh. Nice. Creative crab rare. And the bold bat.
I think you said it was uncommon, right?
It is. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Respectful raccoon. Let's go. Serious sperm whale. And resourceful robin. Okay. Pretty solid. NFT noob is feeling a polished poodle speck. If they call that, I'll be so impressed.
Yeah, that'd be interesting.
I think most people are just calling for the character that they have.
All right.
Like Hapiz here. Sophisticated stingray. Your poor relationship with time.
Let's go pea salad.
Competitive clown.
Good, Jeremy.
And organized ostrich. Nice. Optimistic otter.
Hey,
Sweet. Love the alien. I really want to pick up a Series 2 alien. Insightful Irish Terrier. And keen Kingfisher. Here's a question from Brados. What do you guys do with your double ups?
It's a good question. So I'll answer that first. I'm going through every single card that I have, which I think I have around 1,500. And I'm inspecting every card. I'm going to grade every card that I think is a 10. Just because this is the first edition VeeFriends, so I think that there's going to be multiple prints of VeeFriends cards, obviously. So I think that these are all the value down the road. So I'm going through all of them, even the double ups, and then the ones that I don't think are 10s, I'm not going to grade. I'm going to probably just list on eBay, take them to VeeFriends events, and like give them to people, like stuff like that. But
yeah.
That's why I'm doing my doubles.
Yeah, I got a bunch. I've given a bunch away to anyone who hasn't, had any. But they were sitting in a box right there. If you can kind of see that white box, everything I have is in there. I have it cataloged, although I have like maybe 6 or 7 boxes to still catalog, but I don't know yet.
Yeah, it's a lot of work to do that. It takes some time.
It does.
Cool. Honest Honeybee. Outgoing Octopus. Karen Camel. And the Dynamic Dino. Solid. Great start. Kind Warrior. Pump It. Persuasive Pigeon. Tough to Beat a Worm from the Dirt. And Gleeful Sugar Glider. We've got 40 VeeFriends in the house. We got 30 on Twitch and YouTube, and another 10 on Twitter. So we're rocking and rolling now.
That's the most.
Hopefully everyone's having a good Sunday night.
Yeah, happy Sunday, everybody.
Sunday box break.
Pleasant Platypus. Ooh, Perceptive Puma. I'm actually a really big fan of this character. Prudent Polar Bear. And Sentimental Salamander. Let's go V-Fam. OG Ox. Peaceful Pelican. Another Dino. And Toronto and St. Louis. VeeFriends Cards is a Fearless Fairy maxi, in case anybody didn't know. So if you're selling a fairy,
Core?
maybe. He really loves the Fearless Fairy. And honestly, I think it's good intuition. Like,
I think I have good cores. I think I have
fearlessness is going to play a big role. Shout out to everybody on Twitter. I see you. Thank you. Creative Crab. Gracious Grizzly Bear. Dialed In Dog. I keep wondering which of the dogs, or is it going to be all of them, are going to have a special role to play with the Snoop Dogg thing. I just feel like it's too obvious for like there not to be a VeeFriend dog element in the Snoop Dogg event. Doodot says, what's it cost these days to get a card graded at PSA? So if you have a membership, it's a little bit less. Prince of Praying Mantis, 69. Rare Robot? Gritty Ghost.
I didn't mean to interrupt your.
No, you're fine.
73.
Burglar. Nice. And Mint Mink. So generally, you're looking at about $30 a card if you're willing to wait for a few months. And then the more you pay, I think it's increments of... I can call it up. Empathy Elephant. Nice. Gerbil. Is that number 1?
Nah, it's 7. 007.
Oh. 007. Still a nice number.
But I wasn't sure if it was the one or not, too.
Yeah. Joyous Jellyfish and Karma Kiwi. Sweet.
Me and Jay Courage just sent in a pack, a bunch of cards. He has a membership, and I think they had a sale right before Christmas. It was $15 if it's in bulk.
Yeah.
So that's not including shipping. We're also getting a couple cards that are signed. They'll grade the autograph and verify it as well. So
yeah,
that's slowing up. It nailed all the cards. The non-signed cards are done. I think he looked up his. I told him not to tell me mine, but we're still waiting on the autos to get graded, and then we'll get it back. And then if you're doing another stream, I'll open mine up on stream.
That'd be great. Yeah, he revealed a bunch of cards. Here's the current prices. So to get this value bulk, you have to do this. This one's a little misleading because you have to put in like 20 cards all at once.
Mm-hmm.
And the value of those cards has to be less than $500. So you couldn't have like any one of ones really in there. This value, I think this value price is for members only. So it basically starts at $40 a card for a 3-week turnaround, and then $75 for a 2-week turnaround, $150 for a 1-week turnaround, and then, Immediate. If you want an immediate turnaround, $300 to $600 per card, and that's at PSA card. And there are other grading companies too. You know, you don't have to go through PSA card, but that's kind of the industry standard. Last Glass Standing. Outgoing Octopus. I'm expecting big things for that character this year. Inostranet. And come on.
447.
Bombastic Baboon. You're welcome, bud. All right, we still got fuel in the tank.
Can we just get something more than a rare?
I know we've only hit
We
rares
haven't
tonight.
hit a very rare.
You know, maybe we're saving all the top rarity for the V1 box, which
I'd be fine with that.
I wouldn't be
It'd be
mad
great
about.
to see 2 101s come out of that box. That'd be so
Yeah, for real. Perceptive Puma. Humble Hummingbird. Swaggy Sea Lion.
good.
Bubbly Buzzard.
I'd also like to see a gift that come out of my box, but
I know. The gift code is such a great card.
I feel like that one's gone up in value too.
You think so?
I do. I think looking at eBay recently, I feel like they've all.
Aren't they around like $1,000 or something?
What'd you say?
Aren't they around like $1,000 or something? For the
I'm
gift
thinking
codes?
like 3,000 is what I've seen.
Really?
Gift codes.
Shit.
Yeah, I did see that, Alex. I thought gift goats were holding well above 1,000, but
Yeah,
maybe.
I think
I mean, the
they're
market is kind of rocky right now. RJ says 1.4.
I'm gonna take a look.
I have a 9.5 SGC grade gift goat listed on eBay for. I think I have it listed for 3,000, and every couple weeks I'll get an offer for 2,000 or 2,500.
That's great.
Really?
Nice. Do not pull the gift goat. It's amazing. Yeah, there's only 555 of them. David says sell it. I think every time I wanted to sell it, the offer was gone, and then I missed it. Carl, I think it's up to you.
My turn.
Let me see if I have an offer on it right now.
Take the offer.
So I'm gonna send you an offer for 1,000. See if you accept it.
You know, I was looking for cash this week.
I got $500.
Yeah, add a 0 to it.
If-
Kind kudu, nice.
Yeah, I would have loved to take that Harpic off your hands for sure.
And
you
dude,
ever
I
sell
was shocked at the amount of people that wanted to take that Harpic off my hands. Like,
Did you
obviously,
already
like
sell it?
I pretty much decided to hold it.
Good call.
I offered him like 6 VF2s, 20 book games, and I don't know what else I said I'd send you.
Yeah, I got some interesting offers. I got a couple people offering rares or very rares plus ETH, which was tempting.
That's really tempting.
Yeah, I forget what the character was. It was a Ponderer from All Angles, which actually I really considered it because I like that character on its own, and Just Art is getting some kind of activation this I want to say this month, but like soon. But
Something about like keeping a VF1 and grabbing some ETH when you need some cash.
yeah, it would have been
Just
but they didn't. They wanted like they didn't really want to add more than 1 or 2 ETH.
Are you still supposed to speak at VCon this year?
Well, yeah, I'm supposed to, but I haven't been
Ask.
invited yet. Graceful
Well,
Goldfish.
if you do, then that would be the time to sell it right after that.
Yeah, yeah. Honestly, there are a handful of people that like put some value on the Joe, the JOO, that Jeremy originally owned. I think it's mostly a meme, but
I thought it was a cheat ad first.
there's a couple of people I've like sold cards to, and they're like, "Can you sign it first?" Kind Kudu. Generous Gerbil. Curious Crane.
Do you have a consistent signature?
Let's see. No, but I actually remade my signature recently. I have because I changed my name. Oh, hold on. I got some comments here on Twitter. DJ asks about what do you think about PSA at VCon? Do you think they'll have grading at VCon?
That would be sick.
I think that VCon is probably the best place to get like full bang for your buck on VeeFriends cards. At least it was last year. Yeah, and Josh said 1,000 to 1,500 is where gift codes have been.
Interesting. I feel like I've seen just like higher, but that's good to know.
Yeah, David, I don't mean supposed to like no, I'm not confirmed or anything. I actually haven't even applied yet. I mean supposed to like I meant to. Like it's written on my destiny to speak at VCon this year. Bad intentions. Gutsy Gecko. Wise Wasp. Yeah, just manifesting, exactly. Yeah, that was Doodot. Oh, it was the hippo. Nice. Okay, solid. You know what was the craziest offer I got for the hard pick? Because the thing is, like, almost no one could do a liquid offer on the hard pick because that's just the market. Everybody wanted to trade. Like, you know, some people. I think at one point I had an offer for like 20 VF2s and other stuff, and I was like, the problem is if I liquidate those 20 VF2s, it's like 5.5 ETH.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can agree that they're worth more, but they're not valued any higher than that. This is a good question. Hapace, the reason that hard pick is top tier is because the hard pick is the only character out of all of them that is not
a word. It's not a real.
Well, it's not just about the word because like there's other ones that are conceptual. Like there's macro, micro. There's tough to beat a worm from the dirt. So there's like some original thoughts, but the original drawing of the hard pick actually says an original concept. Let me see if I can find it, actually.
Yeah, it's like completely made up, the hard pick.
Yeah, it was one of like the first things I noticed that it says it. Yeah, that the hard pick is an original concept. So that makes it the only like truly original thing that Gary created in VeeFriends, and like, you know, that's kind of I don't know. That's kind of like opinion based because like Kind Warrior, Heart Trooper, some Just Art, like even like Bowling Boa is like a creative interpretation. It's like a play on words. It's not actually a snake, but it has a snake tongue. Like there's some, but the hard pick is not like a. I should find a much simpler way of saying this, but essentially like the hard pick is the only thing in VeeFriends that doesn't actually exist in the world. Does that make sense? It's an original concept. And in the early days, Gary was like, he referred to it as similar to the green alien in the Flintstones. What was his name? Wazoo or something?
Yeah, Wazoo, Zazu. Yeah, Wazoo.
Yeah, Zazu.
Zazu.
And kind
That's
of like
the parrot from Lion King.
Oh, you're right. I forget what his name is, but like referred to the hard pick as like a magical creature and that it could be the number one character. You know, along with like 7 others like Rare Robot, Ambitious Angel, Black Cat, Patient Panda, Empathy Elephant. Like that, like Gary considers it in that tier of characters.
I feel like the popularity will be like not drastically different, but a lot different than what we think it will be in the next few years, you know?
Yeah, it's like, and that was kind of my thing too, why I was surprised is like, it felt like a very niche VeeFriends thing. Like you'd had to be niche in the VeeFriends community to know it's a top character, but I also put it out for a really good price. And yeah, people were really interested. The craziest offer I got though was, well, I got 2 crazy offers. I got an offer for the Wizard glitch, the Series 2 Willful Wizard glitch,
Yeah.
which was like really interesting. Because Wizard's also a big character. And that's a 1 of 1. And they paid like 20 ETH for that.
Damn.
So that was really, it was kind of tempting, but in the like journey toward liquidity wasn't really the move. And they really wanted me to include my Heart Trooper iconic in the deal.
Those glitches are sick though, but I probably wouldn't have done it though.
They are.
Yeah, I think the alien, is it the alien with the green glitch?
Yeah.
That one's so sick.
The other offer I got that surprised me was somebody offered me a black card, a VSP black card.
Oh, that's interesting.
Bro, that would probably be the best offer because I actually have a black card and I'm like, I'm not letting that thing go.
Yeah,
there's what, 70?
Right.
60?
There's 70. It was in the final tranche. It was the 60 to 70 tranche, but they also haven't gotten their airdrop yet, so that could be worth like 1 to 2 ETH.
Well, I got my airdrops already, and right now the value of those are about, I would say, somewhere no more than 2. So I don't know if they're gonna get. I mean, maybe if it goes up, but I don't know if mine's 45 card 45. So I don't know.
Right.
If anything,
So it might be more like a half ETH airdrop.
Yeah. So I don't know if that would be necessarily really be worth. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, I went through and told everybody today that I'm gonna hold it because. Well, I was already leaning that way, and then Gary goes in the Discord and he's like, "Harpic has my attention."
Oh yeah, I've seen that. I
would have been so pissed if I'd sold it. Like,
oh man.
Now it might have his attention because like that tweet got a lot of reach, but probably I don't think so. I don't think that was a reaction to me.
I think maybe he was trying to boost it for you.
Maybe. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, Fami, I have the as David said, I have the V1 core number one of 20.
Oh, is it really 1 of 20 as well? Nice.
It's actually really sick, like as far as blockchain goes, because I didn't mint it, but I bought it for 5.5555, and it's number 1. If it was number 5, that could even be better, but I really like number 1.
Hell yeah.
Early on, I heard it might be like an acronym. Is that still possible?
Yeah, I don't think so.
Yeah, I doubt it.
I don't think so. He's clever, but I don't think he's clever like that. You know?
I always thought an astronaut.
We got Tim Redondo in the building. Haven't seen you in a minute. What were you gonna say, Tom?
I said I thought an astronaut was kind of like a new concept, but I learned that's alien in Russian.
Yes.
So not as.
Which is like still a creative concept.
He still
like
created the design of.
Yeah, there's plenty of creativity behind it. It's just not an original concept, at least not from his perspective.
Right.
Is your favorite character the catfish?
Me?
Tom?
Well, he says
it
new
has
character.
to be, right?
It has to be
Like
because
my
it's the one you got.
Identity, but
Yeah.
yeah. I mean, it's up there for me. It was more the compassion part.
Yeah.
That is why I bought it. And I didn't mint it either. I bought it from Aiden Tag. I traded with him for it. So, but yeah, just doing what I do for work, I was like, that lands. I would have, and I really thought, he talks about compassion a lot. I really thought that was going to be one of the 12 and a half compassion, and then it wasn't. And that was just.
Yeah, I think
I'm
my
gonna go
favorite
grab
character. Oh, go ahead.
I'm gonna go grab a charging cable real quick.
Okay, no problem. I love the Heart Trooper, but I think my favorite character is the it's really hard. It kind of varies, but I think it's the Ambitious Angel. Yeah.
You have said that before.
But I also like zooming out, my favorite character is the Sorcerer Scholarship. Love that dude.
Yeah. I think Tim's asking for a new character though.
Oh, favorite new character.
Right. I'll give my favorite character as well. Mine's the Genuine Giraffe.
Right.
But for new characters, I just picked up the Tranquil Toe, but that's not my guy. I really love the Notorious Ninja. That's the one I really tried hard.
I was gonna say the Ninja too.
Yeah, this one I really tried hard to mint.
Between the Ninja and the Fairy, those are my top 2, I think. But like I said, I think Outgoing Octopus has a moment this year.
Yeah.
I think Alpha, right? Alpha Alligator.
Alpha out.
I
Well,
think he's gonna come with some sort of stuff like how Mint Pink got the mint thing.
yeah.
He might get like a little extra.
I don't know if they all get like a moment, but it seems like those 15 characters were made for a reason. You know, like they were not just filling gaps, but like are maybe I don't know. Oh, Tim also. So these tapestries are from an artist named Karuncho, and he does these by commission. Raxo commissioned this one for me after the Christie's moment. You can see, like, trying to not be in the way. You can see this is the gratitude gorilla up there, and the heart trooper and everything. And then this one he made for Gary, and I'm going to deliver it to him maybe next month. I gave it to him at Wine Library, and then his team was like, can you just mail it to us? And then I framed it for them and everything.
Nice.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry, David. I have these things on Twitch that I have been meaning to update, and one of them is like, it's like change your hat or hats off to you for me to change my hat, but it's very inconvenient for me to change my hat with headphones, and I'm also not looking at my Twitch screen, so I missed it. I'm sorry.
Do you want to sing a jingle? Because I'll redeem that.
Yes,
right
of
now.
course I want to sing. I always want to sing a little jingle.
All right, I'll redeem it for you for doing
Thanks. Tim, I'm super down to break some boxes. I think we're gonna do more box breaks this week. Wow, we got a lot of comments. Thanks for hanging out. Did you guys finish your boxes?
Yeah, they're
it.
done.
I mean, I have another, but
So it's time for the series one then.
You could do the other one if you want. Or you said you have one more?
I have one more from that batch I got, but I don't have to break it. If you're gonna do more this week, I can hold off. This is what everyone's here for.
Yeah, let's do the series one, I think. Let's get
I'm just kidding, guys. I'm not gonna do it tonight.
Oh no.
Show it.
All right, hold on. Let me set up my other camera too, because I'm gonna
Take your time. We'll answer some more questions.
double document.
Let's see. I'm checking Twitter for a second, then I'll get back to Twitch. Jeremy, what do you think of Time Machine Tiny Ogre? Do you think it will give you a Series 1 VeeFriend? I mean, I have no idea, honestly. I very much felt like 15 time machines, 15 new characters, that the time machines would get the Series 1 version of the new characters. And I asked Gary about that option in person, and he said that's not quite right. So I feel like they're connected, and I feel like the May 11th date like pretty much guarantees that it's something like a Series 1. But the reality is they can't add tokens to the Series 1 collection. Like, not just from a like conceptual that would change the supply and people would be upset standpoint, but from a technical, you can't change the token supply of the smart contract standpoint. So whatever it is, airdrop, series of things, I don't know. It could also be like an interactive story. Like I could imagine Gary having this vision of like doing a plasma bears type thing where you like go back in time to collect pieces of a character and you like compile them together. I don't know. Who knows?
He does say that's his favorite NFT that he owns, right? His altogether plasma bear.
Yeah. And his heart pick. Because it's the most original thing he owns.
There you go.
Family, I have no idea when Series 2 goes back to 0.5, but honestly, it's probably like next Saturday. Just kidding. It's not financial advice. I really do think that like Gary's been slowly drawing attention to Series 2, and that they were going to do it yesterday, this like new layer test for the video conferencing, and have it token gated. So they're going to do 2 token gated live streams, one for any series, any VeeFriend token, mini drops, whatever, and then a separate live stream Q&A with Gary only for book games holders. So I think this year we see a lot more like iteration of that, where it's like all stunned suns, all genuine giraffes, all compassionate catfish have access to like a limited Q&A, and then bringing in more and more professionals and industry leaders to like provide access. And then that can become like a really, like, if they can commit to a every week or every other week schedule where series 2 VeeFriends are getting access to business leaders and getting like, you know, like the kind of value you'd expect from VCon, but virtually, then I feel like that becomes a real like tangible value that can get priced into the NFT and could bump it like the $200 you're talking about to go from where it is to 0.5, or I guess it's more like $350. But yeah, I think like the value proposition on VeeFriends is very hard to compare or explain right now. It's with the collectible nature. Alex, I don't have anything specific on Outgoing Octopus, but here's the 2 clues. Outgoing is like a pretty significant strength as far as the world of Gary Vee. And at the card show in whatever July at the National Card Show, the Outgoing Octopus was priced at the level of a bunch of top characters like Flexing Fox, like Patient Panda, like the Devil. And I was like, that seems really out of place. Like, why is this Outgoing Octopus so expensive? And Gary said, because I know more about VeeFriends than you do. So that makes me feel like there's something in the works.
I feel like there's just never going to not be something in the works.
Yeah, that's fair too. For sure.
All right, I'm just about ready.
David's trolling you saying it's not real. It's just a picture. Let's see. Josh wants Tim's boxes. Does Gary know more about VeeFriends than me though? Gary does know a lot more about VeeFriends than me, but I know more about VeeFriends than Gary. When I say that, I'm making a subtle indication to tense. Like, Gary knows more about VeeFriends, but I know more about what has been VeeFriends. I think if you ask Gary like what happened with this character at this time, he may not be able to answer as quickly as me, but he has the architecture for what these characters are meant to become. So
it would be cool if there was a VeeFriends trivia and somehow you could prove.
There should definitely be like a Stump Jeremy Knows side stage event.
That would be fun.
Where it's like I go in blind to a trivia and maybe we could take side bets on how many questions I get wrong.
Let's get a side chat going. Whoever wants in on that.
I do feel like Gary makes up stuff about VeeFriends on the spot, but I think it's a pretty balanced mix of he making things up on the spot and having a vision for where these things go.
He is a salesman. I feel like he could have.
Yeah, and he said he'll say everything to get the sale.
He said the same thing, but still interesting.
Yeah, Martins has a good point too, that people who have any of the 10 characters in the Macy's drop were meant to have this this live video call with him, Q&A, and I think they've been waiting for Meet.VeeFriends to go live to make that more seamless. All right, Eddie, are you all set?
Yep.
Let's do it.
All right, let's go.
All right, retweet the stream, share it out, twitch.tv/VeeFriends. Get as many VeeFriends in here as we can for this. This is one of 1,000 boxes, only 800 in circulation. Series 1 from Zero Cool, the first ever VeeFriends card set to hit the market. VeeFriends collectible trading cards. Each box has one pack containing 10 cards. Some of these packs have 11 cards, and we're anticipating about 5 or 6 cores, 3 to 4 rares to epics, and 1 or 2 one of ones. It's pretty much guaranteed that every one of these boxes has a one of one. And the cards themselves map to the first Series 1 collection. So there's 8 rares, 5 very rares, 2 epics, 1 of each spec, no emeralds. And then for the access tokens, instead of having like 125 Hangout Hawks, there's just 1 Hangout Hawk. There's 1 Gift Goat. There's 1 Bowling Boa. And then additionally, you have an autograph card parallel for for each of the characters of the 235 admission characters. And then you also have 15 sketch cards, one of ones for the new Series 2 characters that Gary drew on the cards directly.
Let me run and grab a knife real quick because I didn't know there was a little.
Yeah, and it
Piece of
looks like your
plastic
box
I'm
is
gonna
in good shape. I don't think your cards are going to get...
Yeah, no, it was just like
It was
it was just not.
Yeah, that's great.
It just had popped out of here, and luckily they make them in these extra boxes inside because it was sliding around a little bit, but I think they'll be fine.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, David, you're right. Uno was sold before VeeFriends Zero Cool, but these cards hit the market first. Like they hit the market first. I mean, people were selling the Uno cards on eBay after they sold out, but they weren't circulating until after these released. John, I would love to know how many are still sealed. I think I think we're probably approaching half of the boxes have been opened. Like somewhere around 38 to 45% of boxes have been open is my guess. Yeah. All right, so this is going to be a lot of fun. Juicy Jaguar on the back. Eddie, I'm going to talk you through this a bit. From behind, you can pull 1 card at a time forward. There should be 2 or 3 core cards in the back, and that'll leave
from behind.
Yeah, and just pull them to the front.
Do
and
it off camera too, so that.
Yeah, you can do it off camera. That'll make it so that your one of one is the last card revealed.
Okay, let's do it.
Just it should be like 2 or 3 white cards. If you start to see color or glimmer, you'll know that it's not a core card.
All right. I almost revealed the one of one to myself, and I don't want to.
I'm glad you didn't. It'll be a surprise for everybody. Let's go. Let's go. Honestly, great character off the bat. Respectful raccoon. Underrated. Come on. Juicy Jaguar. Oh, you only had 2 cores on the back?
Yeah.
Oh, that's a good sign. That's a really good sign. Let's go. Let's go. Come on, Eddie. Let's go.
Good thing I didn't want to return this box because they'll be fine.
Wild Wallaby. Yeah, they look like they're in great shape. Mm-hmm. Let's get that auto. Let's get that auto. Ooh, nice. Legendary Lemur.
That's huge.
I don't know where that falls. Awesome. It's definitely top 50, probably higher.
Corso already DM'd you.
Corso
he's already in your DM.
Yeah. Are we gonna get a sketch card right now? I have a really good feeling.
Like
solid.
Then
solid.
Who's the duck?
Ooh, nice. Also a good character. Nice. So what? That's 6 cards, right? Conviction Cockroach. Rare.
Yeah. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah.
Solid box so far. Sincere Skunk. 8 of 8. Clean numbering.
Like it.
Really nice.
Looks pretty centered too.
Yeah.
So I've noticed
that guy.
I've noticed a lot of like the Series 1 cards. Like they don't have dinged up edges or anything. It's just like the centering gets messed up.
Yeah.
Especially on the back. So that's like
Yeah.
the one thing to look at. But
Brilliant Barracuda. Ooh, only one rare. Oh my god. I'm so hyped. Let's get it. Let's go. Let's fucking go. 2 of 5. Brilliant Barracuda. Is this an epic or another very rare? Ooh,
Oh.
4 of 5. Dapper Dachshund. Sweet. Sweet, sweet, sweet.
Oh, lava.
Lava. Is that
No way.
Yeah, you have another one, right?
you have another
Yep.
one? Or
Yep.
oh my
Oh
god.
yeah.
Yes.
So this could be anything. This could be another like diamond gold, or it could be
Wet Cat.
so Eddie, what you're gonna do instead of pulling to the side, pull down. So show us the top of the card first.
All right, I'll see you guys later.
Don't you dare. Come on. Gold.
Catfish.
If it's the catfish, I'll lose it. Lucky cat.
Oh,
Oh my god. I thought it was the catfish. $2 tuna. Sweet.
Nice. 2 101s. That's a hell of a box.
That's
too.
awesome.
Yeah, that was a
Conviction
really
shock
solid
rate.
box.
That's a
Good
great
thing I didn't
box.
return
Good thing
this
you didn't
thing.
send it back.
No, that was
Yeah.
a good call. And
That's
the lava
awesome.
doesn't look like it has that. Some of the lavas bleed, right? The border,
Right.
isn't that a
Right.
thing? It doesn't look like it did that at all.
Dang, that was a good box.
Yeah, this looks pretty decently centered. I can't really tell if it's off or not. It
The
looks
back is where you can really.
Yeah, the back's a little off. The front looks pretty decent.
2 1 of 1.
Yeah, because that the bubblegum dinosaur I bought.
So Fammy's asking how much are these worth approximately, and I
Just
feel
depends
like-
on how long you hold them for.
Yeah, I feel like it's changed a lot, even just the last few months, because like David said, like he picked up some core cards for 50, but they were trading at like 250, 300 for months.
Mm-hmm.
And like, I wonder if Jay is still in the chat. He's probably got, or Josh kind of has the closest ear on this.
It's weird that like specs of V1 and 2 are around the same price.
I know. Well, what does that tell you?
Just,
Either Series 2 specs are way overpriced,
Probably.
or more likely, these Series 1 specs are way underpriced.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, see, the cores are 100 to 250, and I think if you have like a top 10 character, maybe pushes 400. Black
feel
Cat
like-
500. You know what I mean?
I feel like in the card game, knowing Gary that he's come from collectibles his whole life, he made these Series 1 cards designed to be probably some of the most rare cards in the world eventually. So, because there's only, how many 1-on-1s like total in all the Series 1s? Like,
There's 1125.
yeah, if you think about it in the card world, like most cards are mass produced and retailed out the ass. So once like the whole world knows what VeeFriends are, these cards, I feel like the Series 1 cards are going to be ridiculously scarce, especially because everyone buying them up in this bear market they're not buying them to just, or some of them are buying to flip, but most are buying to hold for years.
Yeah, you're right. And I've noticed that more and more, like people approaching Gary for their signature just to have it, keep it for themselves, like totally taking it out of circulation, not interested in the flip.
Today, a Lava Angel V1 card sold for $750.
That's crazy.
Wow,
That seems.
that feels like a deal.
I just literally bought just like a few days ago from someone in the Discord. I bought a PSA 10. What was it?
Hydra Lemurs. Told you.
It was a God, what was it? It was a Dope Dodo, Gold Dope Dodo PSA 10, and it came with a what was it? It was either out of 5 or out of 8 Major Moth PSA 9 for $1,000 total.
Wow. Wow.
think he did pretty good.
So a little alpha here for everybody who stayed to the end. Shout out to the 34 people hanging out here. Few things. So on cards, Carl's very much right that Gary has pretty much confirmed that his second expansion of cards is coming like toward the end of the year or early next year, because they're looking to the last thing we heard was that they're not doing a compete and collect card tournament at VCon because they're trying to do something bigger post VCon. And they're working on a playing mat, which is probably you're gonna have to buy it, but like it's a formal mat for playing the compete and collect card game, where they will probably simultaneously clarify some deck rules about like standard play, how many rares you can have, how many specs you can have, and then that game mat will probably be usable for whatever the expansion set is. And so I think, like to John's point, or was it John or whoever was saying that like these series 1 are by far going to be the most scarce, but over time the compete and collect cards could really start to look very scarce compared to how many like expansions there are that add new games. Because Gary also put out a video where he was asked about like, what are you going to be doing with the compete and collect cards? And he said, well, there's going to be tournaments. And they said, where? And he said, worldwide, globally is the vision.
Yeah, I feel like he's a master of creating demand. So like everybody's like, oh, these cards are so cheap right now, but I feel like the reason why he's not pumping the cards so much so the true collectors can accumulate these, and then once he actually truly goes all in on creating demand through the compete collect tournaments, and whether it's giving away prizes or doing other things, these cards are not just going to be in demand just from the market demanding them like they are right now, but it's going to be in demand from him pushing activity through them.
Yeah, he really likes like hyping up the stuff or being silent and letting the people who are sticking around like slowly dollar cost average into the positions. And I think Josh is right that the national this year is going to be a big event for VeeFriends and is probably where that tournament takes place. Because this past year they were in a really terrible spot. They were like in the back of the hall and up against the wall, and they didn't get a lot of foot traffic. And I think they're going to do what they need to do to be more on like the main thoroughfare.
Right.
The other thing, we were talking about Harpic. So I found this video, and this is Gary drawing the Harpic, and you'll see him make a little comment on the original concept here. And he was actually really inconsistent about writing the names of the characters on the artwork. So for some of them he did, and for some of them he didn't. But like this is very much an original concept in his mind, and you can see that's actually a fun moment. Like he colors it in, and he's like, I'm done. Original concept with an exclamation mark, and then writes the name. So that's interesting. The other thing, somebody asked about my signature. This is what I want my signature to be now.
Nice.
Yeah, at the Epic Art class.
Yeah, it's your NFT, right?
I was trying to figure out what somebody listed their thing. I was trying to figure out what character to make, and then I realized that like my name had just changed, and so I needed a new signature. But I have to really practice this because it's like it didn't dawn on me until I was there how much muscle memory was in my wrist about like the hone, and now it's like a totally like it's just longer and it's hard to keep it clean. But yeah, I guess the other thing in the alpha category is set up your account, like set up your wallet and set up your account, because
didn't he already do a giveaway to somebody that just like random person from setting up their account?
Mm-hmm. And then he did a giveaway for Series 2 gift goats. He gave away a Oculus.
The Oculus, yeah.
Yeah. Good night, Josh. Thanks for sticking around. Yeah. Yes. Goat's got an Oculus, and He's also been giving away some stickers. Like, from my point of view, the website interface now is the console. It's like the game console.
Right.
It's like you enter VeeFriends through the website, where like the community lives in the Discord, the IP lives on the website.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, website's pretty cool. I like how you can see the stats. Are those real time stats, or is there any kind of delay on
It's
this?
like a 5 to 10 minute delay. But
That's still close enough.
Pretty real time.
Do you think we'd see any like drive, because I know he's trying to bring in new people to VeeFriends, and like what we've seen with Dookie Dash with Bored Ape Yacht Club, how many people outside of Bored Ape Yacht Club know about it, talking about. I mean, you're playing it left and right.
Yeah.
Like the Gary B game is not as immersive as the Dookie Dash, but could that drive people? He did a contest for like high score, and they track it through the website. I mean,
Maybe. I feel like,
or
maybe that's actually interesting. I hadn't thought about that. I feel like it'd be easier for them to just develop a better game.
Right, because there's nothing special about
that's just for fun, I feel.
Yeah,
like.
I feel like the fun of doing that was having a novel reveal experience, not having a great game. I feel like
but it's still playable on the website.
Yeah, you can still play it. I feel like, I mean, they have multiple trademarks out for video games. So, and Gary said it's on the roadmap. Like, I just feel like, a children's book comes first, but I feel like a video game is very much like in the priorities list.
Yeah, they'll probably work on that a really long time to get it right.
Yeah. And they've been more and more picky about like delaying launches to make sure that they're right. But it's like hard to imagine what the internals look like at VeeFriends, because that legendary lemur looks amazing.
That's a sick card. I have two VF2 lemurs. I love the lemur.
Dude, I put out an offer on lemurs, and somebody accepted my offer, and the person who accepted it had a legendary lemur in the dirt. And I really wanted a dirt scene, and when it came in, I was like so excited. I forgot what I was gonna say. It probably wasn't that important.
That cockroach is great.
Mm-hmm.
It's so weird to like love the cockroach, but conviction is such an amazing trait.
Yeah. I mean, so Eddie, you bought this box on eBay, right?
Yeah, I got an auction on eBay. I was literally buying Series 1 boxes for the last couple months just because I seen the price of them dropping, and people were just willing to give them away free because Christmas time was around and everybody's, trying to buy presents. And I'm not trying to buy presents. I'm trying to buy VeeFriends. So I ended up swooping up like 3 boxes. 2, I think, were eBay auctions, and then the second one was actually through the Discord. And the second one, dude gave me literally a box and a 101 on top of it for basically the same price that these are going for right now. So I was like, all right.
What was your average buy? Is it like, what's the market price right now?
About 3,500 is about
okay. So they're still pretty much holding their value.
Yeah, they're holding decent, but I don't really see them going too much lower because every auction that I was trying to get in on, they were pushing the price up to 35 pretty much each time.
Like from like shill accounts, like just like their own profiles bidding.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure, but this last one I got from Probstein Auctions, and they sell a bunch of stuff on eBay. So I was thinking about returning it because, like I said, when I bought it, it was like the little box inside was sliding sliding everywhere. And I haven't. This is the first time I've broken open a Series 1 box. I've bought a bunch of Series 1 cards, and I literally just bought 2 Series 1 boxes before this one. But I was like really skeptical on opening it because of it sliding around, because the other boxes definitely don't sound like that. And then, after watching a video of like them opening it and just seeing that they're in this little box, I'm like, it's probably fine.
Yeah.
So decide
Yeah,
to
I
open
think I
it, and it's
agree
a
with
good thing.
Dave. Like looking at the cards, if we assume that like at minimum one of ones are worth around 750, then yeah, it's like, you know, you're definitely pricing in some risk.
Yeah.
But like if you hit two one of ones, you're much better off, and it really only takes like one top character to break even on the value.
Yeah, I feel like in like 10 years it's going to be risky to not have bought any of the cards.
Yeah. Well, I have three of these in my closet, and I'm just like I'm itching to break them, but I'm not going to.
Right. Well, now that I broke open this one, I'm gonna leave the other two for, I don't know, probably for a really long time. But I'm also still looking for more. So if anybody wants to paper hands their Series 1 box, let me know.
Yeah. So here's another thing. Somebody has a sealed case of these Series 1 boxes.
No way.
So it's four of them in a sealed case. It may be one of the few remaining sealed cases because you had to have purchased four at the auction to get them like that. And they reached out to me to raffle it off. And I was like trying to figure out like if there was a good way to do that. Yeah, see, as David's saying, like it does command a large premium, but
now's not the time, I don't think, to raffle off.
That's my feeling too. I'm like if you, it's kind of like that thing. It's like it can either be fast, cheap, or good, and you can only have two.
Right.
You know,
it'd be more fun than anything right now.
Yeah. And I also just don't love that like people could gamble and lose.
Right.
Like I feel much better because like if you make the entry low, if you make the entry like $100, then you know, I don't know what the math is off the top of my head, but like
I feel like an auction would be do an auction at like VCon or something. That would be crazy.
Yeah.
So Jeremy, you were talking about a company that does like creates an NFT of your PSA graded cards.
Yes. Courtyard
does it, and they're doing that with VeeFriends. Like any PSA graded item, they'll do it for.
Any PSA graded item, you can send it to their vault, and they'll give you a NFT, and you can trade that NFT and get a small percentage of royalty every time it trades. That goes back to the person who submitted it to the vault. So they hold on to the physical, and they make it easy to trade. And there's a couple of these companies, and there's another one that I saw that's popping up as well.
Nice.
And they do, but their thing is they take everything. So it doesn't have to be graded because there could be an arbitrage for them.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like with a graded card, it's more certain. But if you have like a ungraded VeeFriends cards, maybe not so much, but like certain basketball cards that are ungraded, they could acquire for something and then flip on the grade, or I don't know. I didn't really understand it, to be honest, but I understood that like if you know the market well, then there's arbitrage there.
Gotcha. Yeah, I feel like that's a great move though for like VeeFriends cards or any other like Web3 company that wants to put out trading cards. It's just a great way to store them, and
it's a good way for them to keep making money, so the people don't cut out the middleman.
Yeah, Yonser, have you reached out to Courtyard, and did they tell you they don't do VeeFriends cards? Because I talked to the founder in Miami, and he told me that they were taking any graded cards, but maybe he was saying that and something changed. That was a blast. Thanks for breaking that box.
No worries. Thanks for
all of you.
Thanks for talking me into it.
Yeah, yeah. Glad we could talking to not sending it back, because I mean I bet you were freaking out a bit when that thing shows up.
Yeah.
No, they look good.
Yeah, they do. That's awesome.
Great.
That's crazy. Hit 2 1-on-1s. That's
for a second I thought that tuna was the catfish. because
Me
I
too.
saw the fish.
Eh,
I'm glad it wasn't because I don't even know.
Yeah. Yeah, Yonser, that makes sense. I talked to him at the NFC Miami at the beginning of November, so it may have changed since then. Yeah, it was a great time. All right, gents, let's do it again. I got approved for Whatnot. So Whatnot allows you to stream on their platform and submit collectibles for purchase. So like people who are watching now, let's say you have your patient pigs or your series 1 cards or whatever, like I can have compete and collect boxes on screen and you can buy them through the interface and I can rip them for you instead of all the back end confirmation that I was doing before. I can put my gift go in the store at a sticker price and people can buy it or they can negotiate with me in the chat while we stream and do other things. I also have a complete set of compete and collect cards that I'm brokering. Somebody wants to sell. I also have the original book games artwork that people got for burning a full set of book games. A couple people want to sell those artworks, but that's like it's going to take a while for a buyer to come out for those. I think most people who have those want like $20,000 for them. I don't know if that's a fair price, but it'll be in the store. And what else? And then I also have some camera equipment that I'm going to be selling. So my goal, I've been trying to do this all weekend, but my goal is to finish doing that tomorrow and then stream more this weekend, doing box break, doing whatever, and maybe sell some cards. What's up? Marcelo's in the house. Love it.
Well, if that dude that has 50 boxes is selling any, I'm sure Jay Kerr.
Yeah, we got to get Tim on the channel.
Yeah.
How much are boxes going for now?
I got these for. They were different price for colors, but I got 2 greens, a pink, and an orange for $5.20 shipped from England.
Wow.
So it came to like $130 per
That's
box,
really good.
and that was a really good deal. But there's some issues.
Yeah. Yeah, that is a good price.
Yeah, I think I got
zero
my
hit
2 for about
boxes. I got a 1-hit
150
box.
average.
Damn.
The recent ones, but lately I've just been seeing right around 200 still, and then some auctions are still out there. You might be able to get lucky. But I submitted offers on mine and got them accepted.
I was buying some boxes for 150. We were selling them on the channel for 275 for a while, but that was early days.
The first box I bought was like 450, like right when they came out.
Yeah.
But
at that time you could sell rares for $100.
Yeah, that's true.
So it made a lot more sense. Yeah.
Awesome. Well, thanks for having us on, Jeremy.
Yeah, as always, appreciate you all.
Thanks, guys.
We'll see you soon. Peace
All right,
out.
Good night.
That, guys.
Good night. See ya. Thanks for watching, everybody. Great show. Really enjoyed it. Super big pleasure to break a Series 1 box. I haven't scheduled it yet, but we will be back on Spaces tomorrow morning. I know it hasn't been consistent. We're working on it. Was doing 12 p.m. this last week, but now I have 12 p.m. meetings like half of the week this week. So I think we're going to go earlier in the morning and people are going to be confused again. And it is what it is. But we'll get through it. So we'll be on Spaces tomorrow. I think I kind of talked about all the VeeFriends things to be aware of. Remember to drink water, stay hydrated, stretch, enjoy yourself. Hope you had a great weekend. Let's kick off the week right tomorrow. And thanks for watching. It's a nice, fun box break on the Jeremy Knows YouTube channel. I've been your host, Jeremy, Heart Trooper 7.